Hello and welcome to my mini orchid haul. Now this is a little bit of a surprise orchid haul because I was not expecting to buy any orchids anytime soon. I'm actually waiting for the October show in Huntington for their International Orchid Show there before I buy any to wrap up the 2018 year. But here I am buying more orchids. I happen to be at one of my favorite spots here in the greater Los Angeles area. It's a wholesale flower store in the flower district of downtown known as Choi's Orchids. Now, Choi's Orchids is such a great place to visit if you're looking for Phalaenopsis hybrids. They have tons and tons of Phalaenopsis types. They have tons of colors, patterns. They have the standard size. They have the small size. They really don't have any summer blooming. They really just have the winter blooming Phalaenopsis type at the moment. But I have been talking to the lady who manages it, and we've been going back and forth because she knows that I'm a collector and she's interested in getting more varieties. So maybe we'll be seeing more soon. But for the most part, they really only have the winter blooming Phalaenopsis hybrids there. They have a somewhat of a selection of oncidiums, really no cattleyas, a couple of no-name cattleyas, a couple of no-name dendrobiums, but for the most part, they are a Phalaenopsis wholesaler. They also have a great selection of pots, ceramic pots, and just other like decorative material, moss, etc. for decorating these pots. Should you be interested in those, I actually was there looking for ceramic pots that day, not looking to buy any orchids, when I came across these two. I was doing my usual walkthrough of the area looking for Pelorc forms that I recognized, but didn't happen to see any Pelorcs that day. They were running a little low. They had been doing a lot of arrangements, but I did see these two. These two really stood out, and I just couldn't walk away. They're just absolutely gorgeous, and I had to add them to my collection. And so let's go ahead and take you in for a closer look. First off, we have this really beautiful mini Phalaenopsis type. Now this is a hybrid that I actually immediately recognized as soon as I saw her over there on the mini Phalaenopsis table of orchids that they had. This is the Phalaenopsis Loose Cute Angel, and one that I've actually had my eye on for a while. I always found a different Phalaenopsis to purchase instead, but when I saw her on the table and at the price that she was set out, my goodness, was this orchid a steal. She was $7. $7 for this really beautiful hybrid. I immediately fell in love with these tiny little blooms, these very, very small blooms, pink color with this white edging on the lower sepals. She has this really broad red lobii type lip, which I absolutely love. And best of all, she seems to be a very prolific bloomer. She's got plenty of side branches going here. As you can see, plenty of side branches, as well as a constantly growing tip. Looks like we have a little bit of dieback here from when I purchased her, but she's doing fantastic. She looks so great. Such a beautiful, beautiful Phalaenopsis hybrid. I'm so excited to add her to my collection, and I'm really looking forward to getting her established and getting some spikes of my own maybe next winter. I hope, with fingers crossed. But she looks like a great individual, very vigorous. You can see from her, the actual plant itself, she looks fantastic. She looks like she's in tip-top shape. I want to get her out of this sphagnum moss plug that they have their orchids at here at Choi's Orchids. All of their Phalaenopsis come in this sphagnum moss, unless you buy an arrangement, in which there's chance they might remove the Phalaenopsis and put it into bark. But I believe for the most part, 90% of the time, they're gonna come in these little sphagnum plugs. So I do recommend that you repot as soon as possible, because that sphagnum moss is really compressed in there, and there's a lot of medium, and you never know what the medium looks like at the center of the plant. There's a good chance that the roots there have already died back. But this one looks like she's very healthy. I'm looking forward to enjoying her blooms for however long I have them, and repotting her as soon as they're spent. So she's a really great purchase. So happy to acquire her. $7, such a steal. Love that, love that. All right, next up. And here is my second purchase. This Phalaenopsis is the standard Phalaenopsis size. So she's got this very nice long spike, and these very beautiful blooms, as you can see. I can take you in a little closer. She's got these really beautiful blooms, and I just love the color contrast on these blooms. I love the fact that they are this dark burgundy purple picotee on a vivid white background with the burgundy spotting and striping, along with this like multicolor lip right here. It's just such a beautiful flower. They're big, beautiful flowers. I'm very happy with the way this flower looks, and it seems that she does have a lot of branches here. She does have a very strong branching habit, which is very exciting. That means with any luck, she will be a very vigorous bloomer. And so she also happened to have a tag, which is quite rare for for Choi's orchids here. And so when I saw the tag, I knew I had to get her. This is the Phalaenopsis Everspring Prince. Focus, there you go, Everspring Prince. So there you go. She is such a beauty. If you're looking for a picotee Phalaenopsis, this is definitely one to consider. She is such a beautiful, beautiful hybrid with gorgeous flowers. The individual plant itself, if I can get her out there, looks fantastic. She is very, very healthy, happy. I'm gonna get her out of the sphagnum plug, but yeah, she's got lots of roots. I'm happy to say she's a good-looking plant. No worries about her. And so this probably will be the only time that you guys will see this particular Phalaenopsis, because she is not going to stay here. She is actually going to my workplace. I will be keeping her where I keep my my overflow orchids at my workplace. This is just a Phalaenopsis I cannot add to my home collection. I have too many as it is, and so this one will go with me there. And so I just wanted to share her blooms with you, and if you like her, you can get one for yourself, but she really is a beautiful one to look out for. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed my mini orchid haul. I know I wasn't planning to buy orchids, but as is the life of an orchid hobbyist, every time you think you're not going to buy some, you usually do. So I hope you guys enjoyed these particular Phalaenopsis types. They are such a treat to add to my various collections. I hope it inspires you to add some Phalaenopsis of your own. And I hope you guys enjoy growing your orchids and have a wonderful day. Bye!